What up, people? What's good? Salute.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Salute to the tribe. We're hip hop and comics and hip hop. We're a niche channel. Reserved for the best. It's super dope. I do sell comics. Check me out on Instagram at 6th_element_comics. Yeah, because comic books are the sixth element of hip hop. Yes, sir. What's good, everybody? Sixth element of hip hop in the building. Reno Noir. I'm your host. My co-host Stu Dog is here. What's good, Stu? We got some special guests in the building. Can we hear y'all? Can we get what's good, y'all? Crazy Visions Comics in the building. What's happening? Welcome, everybody. Word is hell yeah. Dade County. Salute. What's good? What's up, y'all, man? What's going on with y'all? Let me turn y'all audio up. Bing. There you go. Stu Dog. Yeah, Stu.
Yeah, Stu Dog. I remember y'all, man. I like y'all was cool as hell, man. Y'all some cool brothers.
Yeah, man. We had a good time, man. The last time they was on, we talked about their new book. Well, this was at the time. This was the second issue of the Mad Trapper and Rusto Rebel. This was issue 2. That's the one we chopped it up, and on the back it said coming soon was the Mad Trapper's own solo series, and this is his number 2 issue, and that's what we about to talk about today, because my mans and them just sent me the new joint. We're gonna bust that open.
Yo, you got it right on time, right?
Dog. Let me tell you the serendipity. It's crazy. So I just knew it wasn't coming today. We were trying to get it here before the show and everything, and like my mail had already come for the day. I was like, fuck, it didn't come, and that was it. And something made me go to my car to get my headphones, which I already have another pair of headphones. I didn't have to go do that, but something just made me go do that. I went to the car, and there it was sitting on my front seat, because I live in a small town and my mailman is cool and he knows when it's raining, put my comics in the car. So that's what's up. It came. Let me get this. I don't want to cut nothing, so I got the razor. Let's bust it open. And the madness is inside, y'all. Come on. If I cut something with this razor, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
all right.
Break that open.
You know what I mean? This shit gotta be. There we go. And I know we got some custom graffiti from my mans in here and the stickers and oh yeah. Hold up, I don't want to miss nothing.
Connection.
All right.
I can't hear it. Wait.
Can y'all hear me all right?
Almost. But we had some volume issues.
That shit went up. It blacked out for a second. What'd you hear?
Oh damn. Let me.
We got you.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the new. Hell yeah, bro. Because I thought this the whole time. I thought this was just a variant cover to this, because it's also number 2. So I had no idea this was a whole. I didn't even notice the coming soon. Like I ain't put together.
This is the variant. Yeah.
That's the variant, y'all. That shit is brilliant.
Oh,
let me blow up the screen real quick. Let me blow up the screen. The artwork is amazing, man. I want you to understand right now, because
back to.
Yeah, that's dope.
Man.
Dope.
Yeah, that shit is hot. Let me mute his mic because it's some type of weird. Like, that's brilliant. And I want to like say, like, indie comics in general tend to suffer in the art department. They just do. We talked about it a lot of times, because they tend to I mean, look, most people that write a comic, most people that write a comic, they're not also an artist. So they either have to hire an artist, which is hell of expensive, or they draw themselves, or they got somebody that believe in them enough that's going to really support them, man. But I don't really know what, we're going to get into that. So tell me, what is the secret, y'all, to your art? Is one of y'all do this, or do y'all have a homie that does it, or what? Because I know,
I don't know if you remember, we told you last time we called him the Monster because we didn't want to put out his real name because he was kind of like at first he was kind of tripping about what we were making him draw. You feel me? As he knows, the subject is kind of controversial. So we're like, we don't want to lose you, man. Don't worry, bro. We won't put you out there like that, So we just thought he was dope, so we just called him the Monster mutually. So we're like, yo, you're the Monster.
That's what's up, bro. A secret artist, y'all. Come on, bro. There's nothing doper than it. That's why hip hop and comics, man. That's what Sixth Element is about. And this is like the embodiment, man. What's good to my man ASAP Imagination, Paul in the building. That cover is fire. This guy right here, ASAP. You guys want to holler at? This guy is like a indie publishing fucking guru. And he has an amazing program, an amazing app rather called Gig that you got to look into. But anyway, we'll get into that, man, because I want to get you guys together, man, and really have it and chop it up, man, because it does. It is. It's amazing. They definitely need to hook up, but it's not just the cover, man. A lot of times it just be the cover. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. And you open it up and it be goofy, boo-boo art inside. But nah, bruh, I'm blown away. Like, I love this shit. I mean, come on.
First Mark, Miss Busy.
Pissing on you cornball rappers. Pissing on you cornball rappers, son. Look, y'all. Cooks in the building. What's good, Cooks?
Oh, shit. What up, man?
What up, always Cooks, dog? We cooked it. We cooked it.
Hey, I told Cooks to come on, man. He probably just got off work. He probably, but y'all got Rick Ross. Oh, God, yo, this is classic. Y'all going at all the whack MCs. I mean, bro, it's just hip hop, man. It's awesome, man. Hip hop and comics, I think, should always be together, man. Always. Come on, guys.
I agree with that. I agree.
It is beautiful, man. Beautiful. Now, all right. So break down for me the difference for us, rather, because I know I already know, but the difference between the Mad Trapper and the Mad Trapper and Rusto Rebel series. I know you guys told me one was more story based, or you explain.
There's more of a storyline that continues with the Mad Trapper and Russell Rebel. The Mad Trapper solo, you can tell, is like an anthology, you could say, little segments, little short stories,
like one-shot books.
Basically, no. It's basically I was inspired by, I don't know if you know Robot Chicken.
Oh yeah. Yo,
so basically I did that in comic book form. You know how they have Archie Comics? I also inspired me. Archie Comics had to have short stories, and but all these short stories connected. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it grand. You know what I mean? Even though they're different and shit, though, it's just straight up insanity, dog.
Like, My Trapper's more out there.
Yeah, shout out.
It's just more out there.
Like more style and shit, dog. Shout out and shit, dog.
I love it, man. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. And then let's see what they wrote. Yo, thanks, Reno in the Sixth Element Comics, Crazy Vision Comics is grateful for the support. Mad Trapper #2, The Filth, The Dirty Dough, The Filth, man. This is fire. And I love graffiti and the dope stickers, man, that y'all throw in. So, this is like what, going above and beyond, when you send somebody, something and you throw in the little extras and the stickers, man, people appreciate that, and it's dope. It's dope. Yeah, speaking of little extras,
we fuck with y'all. We appreciate your support, and we have to show our gratefulness in return and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't fuck with us, dog. You know what I'm saying?
And especially like I was telling you on, what I'm saying, in the DM, I was like, when people gotta pay for shipping and handling, like I always felt like, I gotta do something extra for them.
Make up for it.
Yeah. Shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then I started doing it, and people just started liking it. especially the handwritten stuff. You know what I'm saying? I write it by hand. I do all, before I ship it.
It's all personalized.
You know,
you can tell, and you can tell. Like I already got stuff on the wall right now from the last stuff y'all sent, man. So we definitely. I want to incorporate. I want to incorporate Crazy Visions and Sixth Element as far as like we want to start doing the YouTube memberships, man, and I want our members to get Crazy Visions products, Crazy Visions comics.
We with
y'all
it,
down? Dog. Let's put it together. So y'all heard it here, man. The Sixth Element memberships are gonna include, you know what I'm saying, Crazy Visions comics, paraphernalia, and speaking of paraphernalia, yes, let's get into that. Pick the camera up. We gotta see this. Yo, I love fucking Garbage Pail Kids, bro. And they got, look at that, Junk Flex, Scummy, the Scummy Kids, Filthy and Dough Dirty, man. That is bananas, bro.
And we got stories to back.
With a little comic story on the back.
Yeah, they got stories on the back. Yeah.
Bro.
Yo, that's hot.
Mayhem, shape mayhem, dog.
And look, we got it like in these little plastic cases for a little extra, or we got them in these little thin plastics, similar to like for a comic book.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I was just getting ready to ask you, do they come in those cases like that?
When people when they pay that extra, that extra price for it, you know what I'm saying? They get it in this. If not, in the little slimmer ones.
And these are the first two in the series. Yo, we're gonna have like
guns stacking them.
Yo, we locked and loaded, dog. There's a lot more to come, dog.
And as you see all these people commit all these atrocities in hip hop that be coming out.
We inspired every week, dog. Every week we're coming out with a new story.
Weirdo.
How can me and Stu get on a card? We Sixth Element, Scummy Sixth Element kids. We got boogers and shit coming up.
You mentioned that because
custom, like
we could do that. We could make anything happen. Anything we have in minds, we'll make it come to life.
Comes, bro.
We don't play.
There's no limits.
We don't play.
The imagination.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, mini graded comics. Yeah, it is, man. It is really dope, man.
See stories, dog.
It's like in more insanity in the back. Once you see them stories, what we're making the Scummy Kids do. You know what I mean?
You guys are the whole show, right? You guys are the whole business. You're the whole company. It's just you two, right?
It's two, bro.
Awesome.
Our team,
our team, of course.
And then the monster, and of course, right. But man, that's brilliant, man.
That's another dude. Yeah, we got the monster and obviously the letter team, the people that do the lettering. That's another squad. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of work, but worth it in the end.
It is, man, because the product.
So sky's the limit.
Product, yeah, it is, man. It really is, man. And this product is something to be proud of, bro. I really am impressed, bro.
We discussed if we're gonna release something, it gotta be sick. It gotta be dope beyond measure. It gotta go against Marvel, DC, the big dogs, because you cannot be out here playing Ricky Dick shit, dog. Bootleg, get the fuck out of here with that Mickey Mouse shit, dog. This ain't no Mickey Mouse shit. This is straight up big dog shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, ASAP, watch out, man. They coming for heads. They coming for heads.
Yo, and it's so meticulous, the process, because we're just picking. Because we want it to be sick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If something comes back and we don't like it, we'll just do it again and shit. And come out and flip another idea. Or
like, even if something's in a spot and it's just about moving it a little bit, it doesn't matter. It has to be done. You get me? Like,
gotta be perfect. That's right.
It's gotta be perfect, bro.
That's right.
We get that.
We get that because
it's cool too because you guys. It's cool too because nowadays everybody wants to do what everybody else do. And what's so dope about you guys is that when we bring you on and introduce you to our fans, you guys are original, and that's missing in today's world of hip hop, art, everything. Everybody want to do what everybody else does. Everybody copycats each other. But you guys got some original ideas that's just dope. You know what I mean? And bringing those ideas to the people, man, and putting the passion that y'all put into it is something I could get behind, man. I take my hat off.
No biting
Much
allowed,
appreciated,
dog.
man.
No biting allowed, dog. We don't fuck with that fucking biting shit, dog. You come original, you don't come at all, dog. Because I don't, yo, the worst thing to be is, compare it to somebody else, dog. Like, yo, ain't no mimic shit, ain't no copycat, carbon copy shit, dog. We straight authentic OG shit, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Yo, and there's
Ghostface told him on the purple tape.
there's a lot of people that talk like, how can you guys be doing that? Aren't you scared they're gonna come for you guys? And we're like, fuck it, you know what I mean? Like,
I want them to come, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more ammo anyway. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Damn right.
How many messages I get of people I don't even know, just like, how dare you do that? How dare you do this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, people telling me some offensive ass shit, you know what I mean? Getting pissed off. People like, we've done commercials too, and motherfuckers telling us, how dare you desecrate the comic book business and blah blah, like all sorts of crazy ass shit has happened.
You always tell him that. They don't tell me shit now.
I thought you were talking about like how you was coming at the MCs. What do they mean desecrating the comic? What are they talking about?
Oh, we have
weird random shit that people get offended at, that supposedly we're offending the comic book business, the whole culture of it. Like, for example, we here in Miami, I believe it's the second comic book shop that opened up in the state of Florida, right?
Wow.
And we went over there. Shout out to A&M Comics. We went over there, and on the side they have like a mural of different comic book characters.
Superman, Batman,
Joker,
the Hulk, all that shit.
And that shit's been there probably since the 50s or the 60s, I believe.
Wow.
So
basically, we made a skit sacrificing a whack rapper to the comic gods and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's funny.
Yeah.
We put Lil Pump's face on a watermelon, dog.
And then I stabbed it and shit. And then, you know what I mean?
And that was our sacrifice to the comic gods to bless us, put in this business. You know what I'm saying? To bless us with success. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just have it, bro. And then out of nowhere, like I started getting like I checked my DMs. You know where you get like those hidden messages.
The general is.
And then I looked at it, and it was a bunch of people telling me like, how dare we do that? Oh, how you desecrated the comic book, blah blah blah.
And if you look at them, they're all pussy boys, anyway. So
yeah, exactly.
All comic book nerds and shit. Like, come on,
it's not someone that I would fear in the at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I find it funny that so
they get triggered. They get triggered.
Like, we've triggered.
We just having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, yo, like all these fucking whack rappers, yo, it's entertainment, dog. Just kill them all. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm really going to kill them all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to get rid of that shit in the hip hop shit. I don't want that shit to be even described as hip hop, because all that whack shit is not hip hop at all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's something else. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, for example, when you've seen this before already.
Oh yeah.
That's what started.
We definitely seen that one. Let me blow it up though. That's my favorite. Yeah.
Right. So it's 6ix9ine getting choked out. So then I had a bunch of people. So then I had a lot of people reach out to me and be like, "Aren't you guys scared that he's gonna come after you guys and they're gonna sue you and just blah 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 blah?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't really care, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm having fun with it. You know what I mean?
The fuck is that pussy gonna do anyway, dog?"
So,
that's real, bro. I get it.
A bunch of it causes a lot of controversy, and you know, I don't mind the controversy, bro. It causes a lot of people to talk.
And we just starting off, dog. So you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever to get more eyes on us, it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Some cool shit happened though too.
Yeah, right.
We went as our characters to a Comic-Con, right? Like one of these local ones that they had around here, and there was some people that like, "Yo, you're those two guys from this. I saw you because of some girl, and it like some girl was talking about you guys in some comic shit." I was like, "Wow, that's pretty dope."
Hell yeah.
You know, they recognize us from.
We gotta hit it out more though. You know what I'm saying? We gotta. That's another world right there, dog.
Yeah,
that was my first time to a comic convention, dog. And I was like, yo, how could I have been missing this my whole life? All these mud stuff, all these fine bitches, dog, dressed up. I was like, oh, this is utopia right here, dog. You know what I'm saying? I get it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And everybody just having fun with it. You know, I was like, man, this is cool. This is cool as fuck.
So
And
I can
then-
imagine what's gonna happen in the progressive, you know.
Get stomped down in the bathroom.
Takashi. Yeah, Takashi. Hey, the
Yo,
prophet.
working on that beat, dog. Yo, he's about to be mixed, dog. He's working on his verse, dog.
I got
Yo,
you, 12
we need you on the cuts.
Dope,
Yeah, man.
dope. And shout out, man, to my man Exo's Wave talking about James Gunn cooking up a masterpiece. Definitely going on. We definitely want to get into that, man.
Peace right here, dog.
James Gunn and Crazy Visions Comics today, man. Y'all both brewing up some amazing shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is what we have right now, dog. We started here. How we here, dog. You know what I'm saying?
The evolution is stunning, bro. Like, I mean, guys. Okay, so right now, tell everybody real quick, where can they get them? Because I know you guys aren't selling these on a website yet.
Yeah,
Which-
they could contact
Yeah,
me.
that was a great idea and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? But now we're just doing what we got and shit, dog. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's
You know,
up.
Yeah.
Once I get the orders in, I package it up and I
DM
go to
everything,
the post office and I'll send it out to you directly. You know what I mean?
So guys, if you're watching right now, you can either hit me up on Instagram and place your order with me, and I'll get it to these guys. You can hit them on my Instagram, and let me throw their joints on the screen.
I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. This investment is an investment of a lifetime. Not only will you be entertained, this shit is gonna hold weight and it's gonna be valuable, dog. I'm telling you right now. I see this, and I picture, yo, this is like your epic covers, like yo, Wolverine, the first Wolverine, like his shit like this. This is how epic it is, dog, in the comic book shit, dog, right here. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
heard
what-
him.
you know what I mean?
Yo, this one's already at $50. This one's at $50.
You know what I'm saying?
They're already at $50.
All rare,
Wow.
dog.
Because
You know
they
what I'm
sold
saying?
out. This one's
And this one eventually gonna be it too.
Look, this is
Get it,
almost
man.
sold out. I think I only have of this maybe like 7 or 8 issues left of this one, of the Max and Russell Rebel issue 2. I'm about to sell out. So once that sells out, that shit's gonna go up in price.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
y'all better get them while you can, boy. These things hot.
Yo, and I tell you, there's people that buy multiple. Like they want one for themselves, and then the other ones, yo, dog.
People flip it.
My dog flipping that shit for $50. He's like, yo, I'm gonna wait till it's 100 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's an investment, dog. Yo, I'm telling you, dog. This shit's-
We're helping people make money with our own shit.
you know what I'm saying? It's so rare, dog. It's not like we fucking a big dog and we could mass produce a million of these, but that's when the value drops. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but this is so rare, dog. Yo, if you get your hands on this shit right here, I'm telling you, ain't no other comic book in the market like this. This is pure insanity,
And it's
dog.
coming from our brain. Written by our brains. You get me? We write this shit.
By 2 hip-hop kids, you know what I'm saying? Who grew up to be fucking, and we still our own selves, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I love about it, man. That's what I love about it. It's just hip hop, man, and it's coming out of the mind of hip hop, straight coming from hip hop. And this is like what I've been trying to say with this channel, man. Is like it's comic books in hip hop, and all this hip hop heads. We got a connection to comics, man, because we just grew up on that shit. It's part of our, you know, it's part of our fucking.
Sure.
Um,
Not only are we hip hop, we are students and we contributors, dog. We contribute raw shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, and we got this on top of it. You know what I mean?
You never know who else it may inspire to do some dope shit, man. And that'll be a dope thing too. You never know.
Absolutely, y'all. Jules, y'all dropping jewels. 12-inch Prophet says, "What's wrong with or what's up with Rusto Rebel's hand though?"
Oh
Is he
shit!
talking about-
Oh, you gotta see what happens, bro.
Next issue, the next issue,
it's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, it's not gonna be the next issue, but it's coming. It's coming. It's already locked and loaded, dog. Yo, we on point, dog. We on point, dog.
we have a very, very interesting treat for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't want to
Man,
give any spoilers, but yo, it's amazing what happens.
We're about to drop. This is number 2. We're about to drop number 3, probably like in the month and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be our all villain issue.
You
for
know,
the villains.
For the villains,
Nice.
you know, peace to the villains. You know what I'm saying?
All villain.
Yeah.
And first time.
That's right up my alley. That's right up my alley. I like the all villains. I like.
I get that shit. And it's gonna be the first time we're gonna display a Scummy Kids comic in the end of the villains issue. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And Yo, if you see that story we have for that, yo, Nick, I think I talked to you about
Yeah, he
it.
knows. I know he knows.
Yeah,
You know.
Yo, fuck all that pedo shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't fucking, yo, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. I can't wait, man. Bambada,
Okay,
fucking
Bada, dog.
It's coming, bro.
Pedo Bada. You gotta slaughter him.
I think.
love it.
Yo, you're gonna laugh. That's what I like about it. Everyone has such a fun time with it, yo. I took it to one of my jobs when I was slaying some of the comics for them, and everybody was just laughing, dude. Like everyone was just like, "Yo, this is entertainment at its finest." Yeah, because it's funny, bro. You know what I mean?
And it's not like you have to read a novel and shit, dog. Like, you're like, it's too much reading and shit. Nah, you're like, yo, that's what I didn't like about comics growing up too and shit. I was like, dog, I'm reading a whole fucking book, dog. Like, yo, this make it short and sweet.
You like big ass panels full of bricks of words and shit. I know what you mean too, and he's right. He's right. It's very much there's very little dialogue, very little narration. It's all told with the images and some important dialogue here and there. But for the most part, this is not for.
What needs to be said is said. We don't have to go fucking point.
Just like a movie, yo. It's a visual medium. So
it's a very visual comic and a visual medium. It is. This one, ironically, the one that's less story driven does have a lot more writing in it.
Yeah, Kiki, do you like me?
Man, I love it, man. I love it.
And for all the hip hoppers, you'll catch in the dialogue and in the narration, you'll catch certain bits of things that we got from actual hip hop songs,
references and shit, shot like a homage and shit.
So you'll catch it. You'll catch the dialogue, and you'll be like, "Oh shit, I know where that's from," you know.
Man, that's what's up, dog.
What you mean? Is he dead?
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, what do you mean? Is he dead? Yeah, you shot all the types of all the
laying there like a fucking newborn baby, dog.
Yo, and we had that in this issue and shit. That you missed this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why.
It's dope. Yeah. Like that's how I ended up making this channel. Was I was reading a comic book and I noticed that I just caught like the shit he was saying was real familiar, and I'm like, that's straight out of that's Nas. That's a Nas rhyme, and I was like, and I looked and I'm like, man, this is a fucking Valiant comic. It was had no hip hop, wasn't nothing to do with hip hop whatsoever, and it just hit me right then. I was like, man, it's hip hop and comics. I knew it was comics and hip hop, but now I'm seeing hip hop and comics. And that's when I put that shit together, man. And it's really blowing up, man. Hip hop comics have become just cultural fucking gold. I mean, cultural gold, man. Hip hop culture.
That's the both world right there.
Yo, man, and a lot of people want a reprint of a lot of the things that are selling out. So that's another thing too, you know. It's gonna
be thicker and shit, now, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm thinking, like, in the future, do a reprint eventually. But also do those collected graphic novels of, certain stories. Yeah. So people can be able to get those issues that sold out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely, bro. You got to put them together. Get like 4 issues in a book. Man, I can't wait. Yeah, this shit is gonna be great.
Yeah, best way we know how.
Hell yeah, man. So listen, man. Nah, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say that's what's gonna make those first prints so valuable. You know what I mean?
Right. And besides the comics and the cards, what else y'all got? Y'all got posters?
Yeah, posters. Like
shirts. What else you got?
We got this poster right now. Oh.
I love that. Hold on, let me blow it up.
Big piece right here.
Nice. That's dope.
Hot. That's hot right there.
The print
is dope.
Well, as you can compare to, like, let me see, pass me the. Look at the size difference.
Right. Okay.
We're about to get when we drop the number 3, the DMT RR2. When we drop 3, when they have the poster, the variant poster with this one and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of people ask for it, so we're gonna get that variant
poster and shit.
Yo, let me see that variant again. I love the variant. It's got the graffiti.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, let me see that joint one more time.
And you see the chopped heads on the floor. That's all the victims from the 1 and 2 and shit.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
dope.
For this,
Yeah.
I actually flipped an idea from one of the Sean Murphy Batman comic books.
Mm.
He did one. I'm trying to remember. It was from the first book he did
With the Joker and shit.
with the Joker.
And we flipped
But
it with
if you see the issue, I got the idea, and I told Doe, I was like, yo, I think we flipped this idea for there, it would work, and it came out dope.
all the different Mad Trappers. It was like the ha different colors and shit. So we flipped it and shit.
I see it now. I didn't even catch that. It's a dope homage to the Joker one.
That is a dope. Yeah.
I ain't even catch that. It's brilliant.
It's the first one that Sean Murphy wrote and drew.
I know exactly the one you're talking about. Yeah.
That's the Joker, one of my favorite villains right there.
So since I knew
That is
I knew that, I'm like, let me tell Doe about this Joker idea, and then he liked it, so I go, we ran with it. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope. That's hella dope.
Dog.
A lot of cool stuff.
I'm trying to find it real quick.
That's some questions though. Yo, we answer whatever.
What inspired you guys to do this in the first place? To just get this whole thing started.
The comics in general, or like
Just the comic that you're doing now, your story, your comic. You know what I mean? Because of course you're a fan of comics. Of course you guys are a fan of comics and the culture. But what inspired you? Because a lot of people had an idea, they just won't go through with it, or what inspired you guys to just say, you know what, I'm jumping off the bridge with this?
Well, basically, I started. This was my first design with the monster, dog, and I just wanted to see how it looked and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then I started getting these ideas, dog, for stories, and we started collaborating, and we started. It just started forming, dog, on its own, like a fetus, dog. You know what I'm saying? Through time, it was fucking going an arm, going a leg and shit, and this shit just started growing stories, dog.
Yeah, like I saw the art, and I was like, yo, man, that's just pretty dope, bro. I think something could come out of this. And then we started thinking of ideas to combine ourselves as, you know what I'm saying, like as superheroes within it with our backgrounds of hip hop culture and graffiti, breakdancing, rap, DJ shit, and you know what I'm saying, our own personal lives.
And basically, we have an angle, we have a hook, dog. And I saw that nobody else was doing it. And I was like, how the fuck is nobody killing all this whack shit out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck, dog? That's like a gold mine and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And as long as wet rappers exist, dog, we will never run out of material.
Yeah, it's like at that moment we kept seeing so much goofy ass shit going on in hip hop.
Kill that shit.
I'm like, yo,
kill that noise.
Let's kill him.
Let's kill him
in all these interesting ways that we can think of. You know what I mean? But
and once we started doing the Scummy Kids, then we went overload because it was easy because for a card we just need a front cover and a story in the back, dog. So now we've been killing motherfucking on some mass murderous shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we got bodies on bodies on bodies and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got mad cards on deck coming up and shit, dog.
Yeah, because this actually we did it just for a single
cover
song that we worked on. Scummy. There's a song called Scummy, and then when we work on music together, like as a group, we call each other Scummy.
Yeah.
They call me the Filth. They call me Dirty. So we're like Scummy. You know?
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
And then you hear that joint, that Scummy straight. Okay. Yo, fucking that shit's fucking come on, head nod. Ill shit.
So then I don't remember exactly how the conversation happened one day, but we were both in agreement. We were like, yo, you remember that shit, the Garbage Pail Kids bullshit? And then I don't know if you remember too. You remember Mad Balls?
Yeah.
So I started thinking about both of them. I told him, what do you think we do this shit? And then we found
we started experimenting, like brainstorming and shit. Okay, let's do something new and shit, dog. Mad Balls, Garbage Pail Kids. Let's come out with some new shit. You know what I'm saying? And then this fucking shit happened. The fucking Scummy Kids and shit, dog.
It just set it off. This one right here, you know.
And there's some lovable fucking monsters, little monsters right there, dog. You know what I'm saying?
So then one day I was like, yo, let me think of something interesting. What names would work well? So then I started calling his character Sadistic Snotty. And I started calling my guy Pukey Pillage, and then we, and it just went together, you know. Like this guy's throwing up microphones, This guy's throwing out freaking snot microphones, you know. So, and boom, it took off, you know.
Right.
And basically it's the same format as killing rappers from Match After Rush the Rebel, but it's just different because now we can do it like
more chaotic.
More chaotic and more crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
hell yeah.
Our first victims was I don't know if you the shh.
That guy that came out with that going with the
shit, like I hit him with the shit, and he dressed like a faggot and shit, dog. Like, dressing up all let's kill him and shit, dog. Like, this was pretty different, dog. We never done this before, shit, dog. You know,
if you haven't seen him, bro, you'll see why.
We some mock ass busters, dog. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta this can't go. Like, we can't have this guy jumping around in a dress doing all this bullshit. You know what I mean? And
then we went with Junk Flex. Funk Flex, he's been acting goofy for
Flex. I like that one.
I grew up with Funk Flex, but dog, he's been acting.
He's been doing some corny shit.
Man clown and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Man clown shit. So I was like, yo, fuck him, dog. Let's make him an example. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? You know what I'm saying? That's like one of the shit from the story shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope. What are some of the today's rappers that you would consider whack? Like what would you consider?
We're destroying in the comics. You know what I mean? Like we eliminated Little Pump. We eliminated freaking what's his name?
You got Miss Drizzy, Drake right there. You know what I'm saying?
Little Uzi Vert.
Yo, first of all, Miss Drizzy, with Drake. How the fuck was he accepted after doing that blackface shit? That should have been fucking, who the fuck does that shit, dog? You know, after Pusha T exposed him for that, like, how the fuck, this dude is still so, that shit is so fucking bad. How the fuck can he be blackface and now everybody still fuck with him? Fuck that dude and shit, dog. And plus, I heard stories about him being liking little girls and shit. Fuck that.
Coming out painting his nails and shit.
Fuck that.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't fuck with that corny shit, dog.
Just shit that we don't
I don't give a fuck. I fuck with somebody's character before their music, dog. And I don't give a fuck how raw your music is. If you're a fuck boy, or you're a sucker, or you're a fucking whack ass motherfucker, I don't like your character, some flaw shit, I ain't gonna fuck with you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Even if the music is dope. Right.
Fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Look, for example, bro, B-Boy Life.
Planet Rock was our shit.
Africa Bombada, the Soul Sonic Force, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up
with
that
my
shit.
Fucking heart. Broke my heart.
No, that shit.
Yeah, man, because Planet Rock was that shit. And then Stu Dog's favorite KRS-One with the goddamn 13 and grown or whatever, or 13 is good. 13 and good, bro. That's so creepy.
And he was defending Africa Bombada. I didn't like that shit.
Defending Bombada was not cool. I mean, I can't get down with no pedo shit, bro.
Nah. For the kids.
Once you step in that realm, you done.
Like, all this agenda being pushed on the kids, I don't like that. Why are all these gays parading around naked for the little kids? What the fuck is this shit, dog? I don't want this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that.
Like, for example, I work with many people that are kids. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, whether they're gay or not, you shouldn't be naked in front of kids, man.
No, not at all. Not one bit.
Or doing anybody. Like, don't be kissing in front of this fucking, leave that shit behind closed doors.
Private,
you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you're gay, go live your life, but over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Like, dude, I work with gay dudes that I couldn't even tell were gay until they're like, I'm gay. I'm like, oh shit, damn, all right. But they're not all flamboyant, colorful, and being all trying to shove that shit down my fucking throat and shit. You know, they keep to themselves, you know, whatever. But then you have this other shit that even them dudes tell me they don't agree with. You know what I mean? Like,
it's too liberal bullshit. It's too liberal.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. And it's seeping into all of our great comic book movies and Star Wars movies and shit, getting ruined by all this extra agenda shit that is, like you just said, is pretty offensive. Even is offensive to the gay community. The gay community finds that shit offensive. Like shit is like you
everybody gay, and we've been killing them,
exploiting us.
We locked and loaded, and the scummy kids killing all the gay characters, dog. We got that shit on lock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck I want a comic book with two fucking boys kissing? Like, what the fuck, Like, you know?
Like, when they told me that Superman They made him gay. I was like, what?
Let's kill
They
it.
did. Yes, they did. Yeah. And it seems to be the norm, and it's the norm nowadays, man. It's just the norm. It's like they act.
Here, not around here. That's just like that's just not offensive. You know
And you know what? There's a lot of people that are within from 40 to 50 years old that are fathers, right? That I know personally that buy the stuff, that talk to me, and everyone thanks me. They tell me, "Yo, I'm with what you're doing because I have the same views like you." And I understand why you guys are doing it, and everybody supports it.
But a lot of people are scared to speak up, though, because everybody bashes them. Oh, you're homophobic. Fuck that. We have no problem.
I mean, we say it all the time. We not homophobic. We have no nothing against the gay community whatsoever. I support the gay community. I support everything they doing. What I don't support is when they ruin movies and stories and shit just to put in this agenda shit that, you know, to push it on kids.
Yeah, that's my
problem. It's like if it's kids products, you know, you don't push heterosexual sex on kids. So why are we pushing homosex on kids?
Yeah,
exactly. It's like, yo,
what you mean? What you mean protect trans kids? What the fuck is a trans kid? Yo, protect the kids, not what the fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, period.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. But
that's true.
I don't want to get too far on in this subject, guys. You know, because it's a comic show.
We got. I
want to get too political, but hey, if you guys,
it's going back to this.
It's going back to this, man. If you guys, man, if you into hip hop, man, you're into comic books, bro, you cannot do no better, man. This shit is hard as fuck. The art's amazing. The stories are phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, hip hop and comics in one. I can't wait to see the rest of this shit. I can't wait to get some more of them Scummy Kids cards. Bro, them shit's going hard, bro. That was the shit that excited me the most. I love Garbage Pail Kids, man. That shit was awesome.
Love it.
I can't wait till y'all got a website. All you got to do, go get one of them little website shits, the templates. You just, you know, pay $20 or whatever and put up a fucking website so people can go place them orders, man. Because y'all,
my only concern was that somebody could hack that shit.
Nah, you're gonna get a secure thing for swiping credit cards and shit. It'll be secure, bro. You won't have to worry about that shit.
I think another thing that kind of turns me off is this PayPal shit. And I know a lot of motherfuckers, slick motherfuckers, they will receive the product and they'll complain about it and keep the money and keep the product. That's why we do everything Cash App with Zelle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it goes both ways. I mean, I know a lot of people feel like if they send Cash App and then the product isn't what they want it to be, they have no recourse. That's why they want to do PayPal. But it goes both ways because as a seller, I know, as a comic seller myself, buying and selling comics, people definitely abuse that shit, man. So I feel you on that. And that shit it's dangerous both ways.
No, we do straight business. We do good business, dog. And we have plenty proof, dog.
You never had a problem.
We never had we send everything, yo. You know, this is a business, dog. How the fuck we're gonna try to come up on $10, $20 for fucking and hurt us in the long run? You know what I'm saying? This is business for us, you know. So it's just very serious, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Like I know, you can
tell.
There's a lot of people I know with that. I know they're iffy at least in the beginning, and I can tell by the way they're asking me questions, and then they
Is that on our side?
That's on their side. Yeah, they should be coming back. They've been doing it the whole time.
Yo.
Okay, they back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of people that at first, when they first, have ever bought anything from me, I know they feel a certain way, which is understandable, you know what I mean? I answer as many questions as I can. I try to I even be showing people when I'm at the post office, I'm building the box, and then once they've gotten that first sale with us, it's always good after that. Everyone is cool after that. But I understand. So I'm very
and we post everybody, dog. Like we doing our shit, dog, to show that we do our shit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
And you can tell, man. Like, you can tell that you guys. I mean, first of all, the quality of the product itself. You guys know, we can tell you are legit. I mean, people can see that this ain't no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys really have put a lot of work and effort into this, man, and it really shows. And I think yeah, it does. I think that's why people will have no problem, man, forking it over for this stuff, because like I said, man, the product speaks for itself.
Worth it.
It really does, and it is.
Yeah, and it's also original. When you think about most indie comics or anything like that, most people or most artists or most story writers, they draw from something that inspired them. But I think in most instances they draw too much. You know what I mean? Like they take too much.
Yeah.
It's not enough for you can say, all right, I got this idea from this, but I did my own thing like this. It's like they try to almost duplicate it, but in their own way. And like I said, that goes back to saying how people got to start being original again. We got to stop doing what everybody else do and do what we do. And then like you guys are doing, man. That the card thing is dope, man. I gotta get on. You guys selling them on Instagram? Wait, we selling them on Instagram or?
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that about the originality, how people draw inspiration. I feel the same way about a lot of rappers. They hear other rappers and get inspired. They get inspired a little bit too much, where they sounded like them and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't listen to other rappers to get inspired and shit. Like, yo, my life inspires me. My shit, you know what I'm saying? My own shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't listen to music to get inspired. I listen to bump it, you know what I'm saying? And everybody. That's what separates a lot of fucking carbon copies out there, dog. Everybody's doing the drumless and instrumental shit, dog. Like, yo, fuck that shit, dog. Everybody's a fucking copycat. Everybody's riding that wave and shit, dog. So I can imagine the same thing with the comic shit too, shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has the same story. Shit. Everybody's doing that multi-universe shit, dog. Now and shit, dog. You know what I'm
saying? Right.
Hey.
Because they don't. Because nobody can come with original with their own ideas. It's like imaginations are gone. Like remember when we were kids and we played with toys, we dreamed up the things that they would do. You know what I mean? And then somebody would dream up the universe that made these toys popular. So now you got everybody that wants to base everything in reality. Where do we get? When do we get back?
We're gonna get in some toys, y'all.
Imagination, man. We gotta get back to our imaginations, man.
We're gonna play imaginariums and all of that. We got, hey man, I couldn't have said it better, man. Y'all really broke it down, man. And we gotta kind of transition the show and keep it moving. You guys, if you guys want to stay and kick it with us and join, and be part of this convo, man, you're more than welcome to. We're gonna talk about the James Gunn, the DC universe, and all of that. We're gonna get into some unboxings and some other cool shit, man. Y'all welcome to stay.
We appreciate you having us, dog. You don't always, dog. We
appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all coming, man. Because we fans, bro. Like it's we fans at the same time that at the same time we collectors, but we fans as well, man. Like we fans of y'all work. And if nobody ever told y'all, after you put your stuff out, man, we fans. We love what you're doing. You know what I mean? And we hope you keep doing it because we're gonna keep eating it up. If y'all keep giving it, we're gonna keep eating.
We're gonna give it all. Hey, and Reno, we're gonna do that fucking idea you had and shit. Yo, that's just
bro.
Yo, we got you know what I'm saying?
Get up.
We're gonna have the products on deck. We're gonna have the products on deck.
Hell yeah, man. Everybody look forward to that. I'm gonna figure that out, the whole membership thing, man, and we're gonna start getting some comments out, man. Hell yeah.
We'll deliver one way or another.
Something will happen. Something will come. Something will come.
Right.
Even if you're stewardship with that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Absolutely. Stu, man, you mentioned toys, man, and I gotta cross it over to the unboxing because I've been saving this. I've been holding on to this for a minute.
Yo, we out of here, though. You know, appreciate y'all.
Hey, again, man, thank y'all for coming, bro.
All right, man. We appreciate. Hey, listen.
Yeah. Real 5.
I handle the next mission.
Make sure y'all come back, man, on regular. Make sure y'all come back, man. Make sure we get y'all back.
No doubt. You have a good night, dog. Be safe and shit, all right?
All right, fam. One.
All right, man. Peace.
Yeah, man. I know, because I know you gotta get going, but check it out, son.
Yeah,
Ooh, check it out. Bam.
Dang.
Big, and big, super big props to Crazy Visions, man. bro, every time they come on, it's a fun fucking time, man. Those guys
It
are
is a
those
fun
guys
time.
are awesome.
I like them, man. They got a lot of energy, man. I love them, man. I love their
Love the
energy,
energy,
man.
bro. I love their energy, man. And the product, dog. Like I'm just excited about it, man, because fucking, you know, there's two, them and ASAP Imagination. I know we've had a lot of indie guys on here. We've had a lot of indie, you know, creators and everything. And shout outs to all of them, man. It's all phenomenal. But the writing and the quality from ASAP Imagination crew and from these guys, man, Crazy Visions is just, I'm just glad that we met them and that they down with us. Like I feel lucky that they down with us. Like we lucky that they down with us type shit. Hell yeah. Man, but real quick, man, fucking these shits came, man, and we've been waiting a long time, man. Torpedo, check him out, Stu. I already busted him out of the box. I already got him out.
Dope. Make him big, make him big, make him big.
I already got him out. Let me blow him up. Woo.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's
Scuba Steve.
That's
Scuba
dope.
Steve. Got the. You know what I love about Classified, man, is that you remember when we was kids, you know, they would have little knives and little holsters and little grenades and shit, but it'd be molded onto. Yeah, molded on. Classified they took note of all of those parts and they created actual, you know, removable. The knife comes out and the whole shit. You know, all of that. So I love, man, the detail is amazing on these. It's incredible. Little mask comes off and all of that. It's chilling. And it's crazy.
That's
it's
dope,
crazy.
Bro.
Super dope.
That's
super
dope. I wish they had that level of detail when we were kids. Bro, that would have been sick, bro. That would have been sick as thing.
Man, you have no idea, bro. We would have been, and then rock and roll. This is one that I wasn't gonna get because I wasn't really part of the first wave. So you were like you a little older than me, and you was into G.I. Joe when they fucking first had the first wave of guys where they were all just green. Yeah, like Striker and rock and roll and laser.
No swivel arms. No swivel arms.
No swivel arm. Just one elbow.
Just the kung fu grip. Yep,
that's it.
The kung fu grip. That's it.
But I'm glad I got this one, because he's fucking dope. I like how the helmet. I like putting the helmet on just crooked too because it looks cool. And he's got a tattoo on the back of his hand. He's got tattoos on his arm, bro. Yeah, he's tatted up.
That's it. The original one didn't have that.
So hell no, he had no tats.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that makes it more modern. Man. That makes it more.
Look at the little walkie-talkie, bro. It comes off, B.
Yo, that's dope.
Come on.
Yo, that is dope, bro.
Come on, dog. It's just too cool. A little pistol on the leg comes out and all of that. And like I said, man, a little tattoo on the back of his hand. They got the little throwing up the rock and roll sign and shit.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Holding the big ass M60. Yeah, I couldn't pass it up,
that's
bro.
The gun he had originally. That's the gun he had originally, an M60.
Right, yeah, and he's got this big ass gun bullet belt. I don't really know where to. It just doesn't look cool just sitting like that. So I'm gonna figure out something cool to do with it. But they give you this little tiny one here that you can put in there, so it looks like it's just coming out of the box. So if you
a little
bit of feed,
box,
So that's dope, man.
That's where the term "the whole 9 yards" comes from, Reno, because that strip of bullets right there, that bullet belt is 9 yards long. They're 9 yards, so that's what somebody.
That's some World War II.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the whole 9 yards. That's what they talking about.
Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna look that shit up, bro. Come on.
Give it a buck. Yeah, give it a buck.
Right. I'm gonna look that shit up.
That's the whole 9 yards. That's where that comes from.
This is Bazooka. Now, what's cool about Bazooka, if you notice, okay, so first of all, they had to stop doing the clear plastic windows, and everybody was pissed about that because we can't see the figure inside the box before we buy it. So they started doing this where they kind of put an image of the figure, but it's still not the real figure. It's not even a real photograph. It's actually still a CGI art image. So it doesn't tell me what's in the box. Okay, fine. So they can't do that. Okay, cool. Now they had the smart idea, and I like this idea of putting this cool, stylized artistic, version, just something cool to look
The
at.
bazooka, that
little
look
guy,
dope.
but that looks cool.
That look dope, bro. The way bazooka right there with that looks super dope, bro. I like that. I would want to hang that up or something, or frame that, man. I couldn't get rid of that. Bro.
Come on, bro. How dope is that? And this gonna make you the rocket come out, and he got little spare ones in the back come out. It's crazy, man. They not playing, bro. They are not playing. Shout out to G.I. Joe. Shout out to Hasbro. The G.I. Joe classified line is nuts, bro. Like, I have stopped collecting. I mean, look, them shelves, bro. Star Wars Black Series, Marvel Legends, DC Multiverse, Mafex, you name it, the 6 and 7 inch figures, I collect them, and I have pretty much stopped collecting all of them except these. G.I. Joe classified are the best figure out there for the money by far, and I'm even liking them a little better than some of the Mafex figures, which are like $100, $150 sometimes. This guy I've been waiting for a long time. Copperhead. Long time. Not long. I mean, this is one of the ones I really wanted. There's two guys I really wanted to see as classified figures. Not because they're like my favorite or anything, but I just felt like for some reason these figures would look great as classified figures. And it's Copperhead and Tunnel Rat and Lowlight. Well, they just made Copperhead and right now Tunnel Rat and Lowlight are on pre-order. Them bitches are coming next. So they must have heard my wishes. But Copperhead is phenomenal, bro. I love it.
Is dope, man.
Let me tell you how dope he is. He got the silver Cobra symbol on his chest, but he comes with this fire ass like 357 Magnum pistol with a scope on it, like a revolver. Shit looks so dope. And then he's got a big ass machete on his belt.
Yeah, that's dope.
Pistol on
the level of detail.
Level of detail is crazy,
astounding, man. Like,
bro. Look at this.
And
the
then
holster.
They're fully right. And then they're fully articulate. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Holsters and all that.
Articulation's crazy. Ankles. The ankles. I mean everything. But I mean this guy's dope. That big ass pistol he's got. Look at the holster on his back for the pistol. For that big ass hammer.
With the bullets.
The bullets. And it got a strap on it, like a holster strap. The holster straps are dope. All that shit is official, man. He's just chilling, looking at his fucking hammer. Look at that. All right. So I couldn't wait on none of those. I couldn't wait like a child, like a child in the backseat of the car, leaving Toys R Us with the toy in the backseat, and I can't wait to get home. I have to open it now. But I saved this one for you because I know that's your man's. Shipwreck. We're gonna bust it out the box right now.
Bust him out. Bust him out. Do what you gotta do, baby.
And I know you mad because I know yours is still has not arrived yet.
In limbo, man. I'm waiting on it. I'm patiently waiting. Don't worry about it, man. The day it come, I'm gonna have it.
Dope, bro. He's dope. He's dope. So they come with this is what they look like. They come out and they got the box with the guy inside, and then he's got like a trunk. Like a little trunk with his name on it. Shipwreck. Where is it? Somewhere. I don't know. There's
a foot locker. You got a little foot locker.
Yeah, a little foot locker. His name and shit. And yeah, and then inside this has some cool artwork. But yeah, they packaging is dope. I love it. Yeah, I love that. Fucking and Shipwreck is a character, bro. I swear to God, as a kid, I hated Shipwreck. I had not liked Shipwreck for nothing, bro. And nobody I knew liked Shipwreck. Everybody hated Shipwreck, bro. Nobody liked him that I knew because nobody liked that fucking suit. Nobody liked that hat and them bell bottoms. Nobody dug that shit. I don't know why. We were just immature little kids.
Dope, man. I thought we didn't dope, man. Then when the cartoon came out, I thought he was even doper in the cartoon.
Well, see, that's the first time I ever saw him was the cartoon. That's all we knew him. But I say that to say this. Let me finish because that made it sound terrible. He's now my top three of characters. maybe top 2. Like I love Shipwreck now because I've been rewatching the cartoon lately and shit. And he's Jack Nicholson, bro. He's Jack Nicholson. Watch it again, and he's Jack Nicholson. That's the character that they have him pretty much doing. He's doing a Jack Nicholson character, and he's cool as hell. And some of the things they have him do is cool as hell. So here he is. He's got his little forearm tats. Let me blow this up for you.
Which he had back in the 80s.
Yep, his sailor tats. He's got his chest tat. Is that hair or a tat on his chest? Oh wow!
Be a tat. It should be a tat of a globe. Like I think it's a globe. Or something like that.
Spectacles on it. It's fucking hair. It's a hairy chest. It's a hairy chest. It's a hairy chest.
Yeah,
bro. They gave
it was a tattoo. The original was a tat.
But that's cool as fuck.
Actually, I don't even think you could see his chest in the original. I don't think you can see his chest because it was Gung Ho that had the tat on his chest.
Bro, he's dope.
He's
dope. He's dope. He's fucking dope. Let me get his Foot Locker and shit. So they come with a whole bunch of gear. I don't know. These new ones haven't been coming with. They haven't been putting cardboard on the weapons, and so that spear gun of torpedoes was bent like a motherfucker. I had to rebend it. Yeah, little blow dryer heat. And then you can bend it back because you can bend them, but they'll bend back. They'll never unless you just get them hot. All right, so here he's got the what is this? His hat comes on.
Yeah, he should come with hair. Yeah, he should come with hair, so you can
so he can have a hatless look.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there you go. Bang.
Boom. And then he comes with the blunderbuss. Well, it's just a double barrel. My guy got a double barrel pistol.
The original is called a percussion pistol.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this ain't the kind with the big open mouth. This is actually a double barrel. You know what I mean?
When I was a kid, I used to wish that you could put it in a holster, but you couldn't put it in a holster when I was a kid. I used to
now you can.
I wish you could put that in his holster, man. But
now you can. Let's put the rope around his neck.
Man, that is so dope, man. Look at that.
He's got the little grappling hook. Let's see where that's gonna go on. Oh, there you go.
On the back, right there. Yeah. Look at that.
Pistol in the holster. And last but not least, polying on his shoulder. Polying on his shoulder. Come on. That's
that is dope, man.
That's fire. Come on, Polly. Oh man, that's fire, bro.
That is dope, man.
There's the whole
characters that came. He's one of the few characters that came with an animal.
He needs.
But I wish Bazooka. I wish Bazooka would have came with Alpine. They should have did like a double pack with Bazooka and Alpine.
Why?
Because they were like in the cartoon, they were like buddies, man. They hung together like it was like when you saw Bazooka, you saw Alpine.
Yeah. That's true. And Classified has not made an Alpine yet, and that's something they need to do. Alpine's coming. Believe me.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
Go lay down. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. She want to do what she want to do. Lay down, I said. Willful. All right. Come on, Polly. Don't break his leg. But yeah, man. Yeah, super dope. Super dope. Super dope.
Yo, that is phenomenal, man. I'm blown.
Jimmy in the building.
I can't. Jimmy, yo. We're the best. Wish stay healthy. Same to you, Jimmy. Same to you, brother.
Hell yeah, man. I wish I could put all of these guys up at one time for y'all, but let me see. Do a finale real quick and then get into the James Gunn shit. Yeah, I mean they're dope, bro. I can't complain about none of them, bro. I'm just blown away that Classified has gone above and beyond with the detail and the characters, bro. It's too
Sick.
fucking dope. I wish, and then
Sick,
I
man.
can't show y'all. I got the whole where you see my hand at, this whole shelf right there. That's all G.I. Joe Classified and Cobra, Dreadnoks. They got Zartan over there and Crocmaster and all of them. It's I think it's my favorite line out right now. Peace, man. Jim Me in the house, man. That's our German homie from Germany, the MC Jim Me, right there.
Yeah, the incredible, great German MC.
MC be
I
flipping.
mean,
I don't know what he be
flipping,
saying, but it sounds dope.
super rock star, super status over there in Germany. I mean,
Word. I don't speak German. I don't know what he be saying, but it sounds dope. So I know he flipping it. I know he flipping it. Oh, yo, shout out Circumstances in the house. What up, man?
What's up, Circumstances? Yo.
Always, bro. Always that. You already know. Yeah, Jimmy sent me a whole stack of his CDs and all of that. I passed them out at the local and bodegas and shit. All right.
Superman Legacy.
Y'all been here waiting. If you've been here waiting, I applaud you and I apologize, but we got to talk about it because it's time. James Gunn shares excitement over Superman Legacy and explains why he's including the Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, and Mr. Terrific. A lot of people are kind of annoyed by it, but I think it's dope, personally. But 2 years from today, audiences will finally be able to see in the big screen James Gunn's Superman Legacy. Yes, it's going to be a while. Wait, is it today? 2 years from today? No, 2 years from 2 years from Tuesday, the 11th, is the date that they supposedly are going to drop this. Okay, mark to the day. So DC co-head James Gunn shares excitement over the project, and he even dropped some teasers for the fans. He said Superman Legacy opens 2 years from today. It may seem far away to many of you, but it's close to me. He posted this on Threads. He said we have to do a lot between now and then, but I haven't been more excited about a project in forever, and this cast is slowly coming together. Holy cow. Gunn, recently confirmed that Nathan Fillion and Isabella Merced and Edie Gathegi, who I don't know who these are, and are joining David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnan in the film. As the three characters I mentioned. So Fillion is going to play the Green Lantern Guy Gardner, which, I mean, I'm down. Like, I'm hella happy to see these characters that we've never seen in a movie. Hell yeah, bro. Merced will give life to Hawkgirl, and Gathegi will play Mr. Terrific. I mean, Stu, you're a DC fan. This has got to be exciting news, right? This is awesome.
It's hell of exciting, and that's why I like James Gunn. James Gunn likes to dig deep in the character box, bring them all out. I mean, I don't understand why people are annoyed. We need some new blood. We need some new characters. We need some new features. We need, we can't keep dwelling on the same things all the time. He's breathing life into the DC superhero genre on screen, and I like it, man. And I think he's gonna do a good job, man. So I would love to see Hawkgirl, especially Guy Gardner, because comic book wise, Guy Gardner has a very, very, very
glad you stayed
following. Yeah, he has a very, very cult following when it comes to him in the comics. People love Guy. Right. The only time we've ever seen Guy outside of the comics was on the new Justice League.
Yeah, the animated joint.
Yeah, and was it Brave and the Bold? But he was dope. He was dope then, and he's dope now. So
yeah,
you gotta give us Guy Gardner, man. You can't.
I'm excited.
You can't not, man. And it'll also give us a kind of a look at Green Lanterns in a whole, because like it or not, DC owes us another. They owe us another Green Lantern.
Well, then we've got the Green Lantern show. with
right. They always they always something with Green
Jon
Lantern.
Stewart,
Yeah, because the last stuff
and
we got it wasn't fair.
this one's gonna be Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan together. That's the Green Lantern show that's coming from James Gunn. So now that we find out we're getting Guy Gardner, you're right. It's gonna be a whole lot of lanterns, man. Because now Guy Gardner, and then we're getting Jon Stewart. We've already had a Hal Jordan before, but it don't really count. We don't really talk about that. But yeah, man. And shout out Norman Rad, Superman, bad casting, Hawkgirl, bad casting in my opinion. Mr. Terrific, good casting, Guy Gardner, great casting, just my opinion. So kind of agreeing with you and Circum here. I don't know who that is. Sadly, I gotta look. I have to look that up. I didn't look it up.
Who?
Just didn't have time. Nathan Fillion. Let me see who that is. Yeah, that's who. They're saying that it, is cool that he's gonna be Guy Gardner. They say they like that casting, and that's what I wanted. That was my next question to the chat. Was what did they think? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, dude. Fuck yeah, bro. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, I know who he is. What's he in? He's in let's see what he's in. The Rookie, Serenity. He's in Serenity. That's what I knew him from, was Firefly. One of the sci-fi shows. That's what I knew him from. I think Firefly, right? But yeah, he's in a bunch of shit. Oh, he does a lot of video games. But yeah, he's done Hal Jordan in some of the DC projects. So yeah,
he's the guy. He's the guy from the Rookie.
From the Rookie, yeah.
And he played in Firefly too. He was also Firefly.
That's what I was just. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So yeah, he'll work for. I think he's good for Guy Gardner. And he confirmed Hawkgirl would be played by Isabella Merced. Let me see who that is real quick, because I don't want to say good or bad until I know who it is. Obviously, I can't. She is a bit young. I don't know her. She's a singer, Nickelodeon kid. Yeah, one of those Nickelodeon kids. Like, I don't know if she'd be a bad choice. I don't really know Hawkgirl that well. I'm not like a Hawkgirl, enthusiast. I don't know anything about Hawkgirl other than she's related to Hawkman in some way. I don't know.
Who, Hawkgirl?
Hawkgirl. Yeah, Hawkgirl.
Yeah, there's a few different stories, man.
Edie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific? No.
Depends on what they want to go with. No, why not?
He's the guy that played Darwin in X-Men. He's not. I don't know, bro. Mr. Terrific. I always think of Mr. Terrific as a more of a like a. Who?
Remember what we said about Ben Affleck?
Shit, Jamie Foxx could have been a dope Mr. Terrific, huh?
Remember what we said about Ben Affleck when we found out he was playing Batman? He actually turned out to be the best.
Hawkgirl needs to be more of a badass. This girl looks too weak. Stu, did you cut out? Or did you freeze?
No, man. No, man.
Oh, okay. I thought you said David. No, you sound like you stopped in mid sentence. You probably was.
No.
David perfect in these.
On solid too. He's gonna be more background.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. We don't doubt that. But guess what? The good thing about it is it's just new superhero blood. It's not the same. It's not Batman. It's not Flash. It's not Aquaman. It's just different heroes.
Thank you, Norman Rad. That's what it is. He's skinny. Basically, he's skinny as fuck. And I think of, Mr. Terrific as a more of a buff dude.
The Terrific is skinny. He's never been buff. They've drawn him that way.
Mm-hmm.
They drawn a little buff, but I've always imagined as being like a slender build. Like
really?
A muscular slender. Yeah, like a slender muscular guy. Yeah.
Now this guy's like skinny. Like not not Bruce Lee skinny, like
Like eat a
Somalian
sandwich.
skinny.
Like that's how
Yeah,
I picture Mr. Terrific as like Bruce Lee body
yeah,
type.
like
Like so you saying this
yeah,
is
or
so
even
you
like a
saying this
Van
guy is
Damme.
like
I see
yeah,
more like a
see
Van Damme build,
so this guy's
not
what need a
Arnold, but
sandwich?
Van Damme. Yeah, this guy needs
This
a
guy need a
sandwich.
sandwich. He
He
needs a
needs a couple
sandwich game.
couple of sandwiches.
Man.
Yeah. But so when a fan asked what moved Gunn to include these characters in Superman Legacy, he said they fit the story I'm telling, and story always comes first. And that's a hell of a damn answer. I love it. That's the kind of answer I want to hear. Because that's kind of shit that has been missing from comic book movies and shows lately, especially with Marvel. DC's always pretty good when it comes to putting story first. So far, Gunn told another fan that Jimmy Olsen will be part of the new film, and confirmed that the actors that he's casting for this movie will transcend into other DCU projects moving forward. A concerned fan asked Gunn to keep the focus on Lois and Clark, to which the filmmaker said the primary story most definitely revolves around Superman and Lois. Regarding Filion's hair not being ginger, because we know that Guy Gardner not only has ginger hair, but it's a bowl cut, like
Yeah, he does have a bowl.
characteristically like a bowl cut. So
Yeah.
he said Gunn said giving my old pal Nate a bowl cut might have been the primary reason for casting him. So he's confirming that he's gonna have the bowl cut. That's ballsy. Rocking a bowl cut.
That's dope.
It's dope.
That's extra dope.
Extra dope. Anytime they get their comic accurate, I don't care if it's something I hate from the comics, honestly, at this point, give me comic accurate and you've made me happy. That's all I care about. Like, just stop changing it so drastically that it just barely even reflects it. But anyway, so Gunn also clarified that his Green Lantern is Guy, and he will play him in all parts of the DCU. So, meaning, I think that he's not just going to be for this movie. He's going to be the Green Lantern Guy Gardner for the whole DCU. In other words, we'll be seeing him again. Basically, and what I've been gathering is that everyone in these movies and shows will be repeating in other movies and shows down. That's kind of the whole point. Even the animated stuff. Like, they'll have the people from the shows doing voices in the animated stuff. That's also going to connect. Superman Legacy is scheduled to be released July 11th, 2025. At this point, telling the story of Superman's journey to reconcile his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing as Clark Kent of Smallville, Kansas, which I thought is the story we've had 100 times, but okay, it's different somehow. And he is the embodiment of truth, justice, and the American way, guided by human kindness in a world that sees kindness as old-fashioned. We all know I was a fan of the Man of Steel. I'm a fan of the Henry Cavill Superman. I'm a fan of the Superman that I could see being God level powerful, right? Like a comic Superman. The Superman that everybody wants, that everyone's clamoring for, begging for, and has talked Gunn into doing, is a Superman that is more based on Superman from the movies, the Christopher Reeves, the real happy-go-lucky Boy Scout Superman. And
the comic book, more of the Superman comic book Superman, because you remember you had a few different comics of Superman. You had the Man of Steel, you had Superman Action Comics. What was the other one? There was a few different, and they all personified a different version. Like Man of Steel was based more on reality. So like Superman paid rent, he had an apartment. Sometimes he didn't shave, he grew a beard, things like that. You know what I mean? Him and Lois Lane was kicking it.
I mean, if people want to say
based in reality.
Yeah, people want to say it was dark and all of that, but I didn't find it dark at all. I didn't find it dark at all. I didn't find Henry Cavill dark at all. I found Henry Cavill as like a nice guy, like hella happy. It was realistic. It was gritty.
Right. I thought it personified the comic, because that's how the comic would have read. The comic would have read just like that. It would have literally read just like that movie that they did, and that's how Superman would have been. Like, that's just it. Like, if you never read you wouldn't know. You would
Yeah.
think that this was something Hollywood made up, but no. That's Superman, Man of Steel is based in reality. It's more based in reality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want a
That's
wholesome
what it is.
Superman. I understand that because of who he is. He's corny. And that's what it is. And it's cool. Like, okay, to like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at them doing the happy, or the whatever, the wholesome Superman and all of that. I'm not like mad about that. That's fine. I just wish that we could have seen the Man of Steel completed and fleshed out. I wish we could have seen the where that was going, because that shit was about to be fucking dope. Especially judging by the Snyder cut, bro. Like, we're missing out. So I just hope but another thing is, it's James Gunn, and y'all already know Guardians is my shit. I think James Gunn, I think the Peacemaker show was easily one of the top 3 comic shows that we've ever had. I think his Suicide Squad was far better than the first one, and just really great. And he's good. He's good with obscure characters and stuff. I will see how he does with a big 3 with a Superman. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be really interesting, and I'm interested to see it. Like, I fuck with James Gunn's work. I don't know about him, and I wanted to go back because like I said, Gunn gets a lot of hate because he's done some sus things. Like, I don't know about the sus things or all that. Not really, like, I personally, I'm the type, I'm a little bit different than some. Like, I can separate the artist from the art, so it doesn't, like, I can be like, oh, I really love that guy's work, but he's a total asshole. Like, I have no problem doing that. Wholesome Superman plus dark villains would be fire. But yeah, absolutely wish the Snyderverse continued, but it ain't. No, it's not. That's it. So, like, don't even get yourself worked up. There's definitely not anything Snyderverse coming back. That's fine. It's fine. But is Ezra Miller's career over? Is the question. He's single-handedly destroyed the long-held belief that all publicity is good publicity. because like, he was supposed to be the DCU's boy. But yeah, as while Miller has shown the ability to generate continual media headlines over the past 3 years, none of the attention was good for his career. I think it damaged. I think it fucked him up. And then the movie was boo boo. So,
Double boo boo.
I feel bad for anybody.
The movie was okay. I thought it was. I still didn't like
You
Ezra
thought the
Miller.
movie was right? Yeah, I don't know.
Because I like the
I don't want to
story.
get
I
back.
like the way they presented it. I just wish they had somebody else to play that role. I wish we were watching somebody else other than Ezra Miller. Like, that's just what I kept wishing while I was watching. I was like, damn, I wish this was Gus, Reno, somebody, anybody, Cooks.
Movie could have been all right.
No, it could have been all right. Miller.
Yeah, he was unwatchable. He was unwatchable, but I don't blame it strictly on him. There was a lot of problems with the rest of that movie too, but it all in all would have been a good, fun, nostalgic, enjoyable movie that I would have had fun watching if Ezra Miller was not annoying the shit out of me. And then they brought in the one that was supposed to be the annoying one, and he was just more annoying. Yeah, but I don't think he's got much. I don't think he's got any.
I don't think we're gonna see Ezra Miller in anything other than an indie movie after this. The old saying, "You'll never work in this city again." I think somebody told Ezra Miller that.
Yeah, he's definitely heard that one. Have you seen the Superman show? The new animated show, Superman show?
Yeah, I've been watching.
It's like anime. Have you been watching it?
Yeah, I checked out 2 episodes.
My Adventures with Superman, and it's like an anime. It's like an anime version of Superman in a way, but it's completely like, it's very different. It's very weird. It's not based on the comics. Superman is not like, even, I don't even know if he's a Kryptonian. He didn't get his powers till he was like 10. It's a very different story. Fans are definitely unhappy with the art direction. And they sort of slam the magical girl Superman and Bishonen Deathstroke and the race swapped Livewire. It was created by Ms. Marvel 3's Ms. Marvel Volume 3's artist Jake Wyatt and co-produced by Netflix's She-Ra and the Princess of Powers writer Josie Campbell. And it's an animated series that follows the early days of Clark Kent's life in Metropolis as he attempts to balance his secret identity with his developing career as an investigative reporter alongside Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen. So like that sounds really familiar. But just, sort of distinguishing itself from other such DC TV projects by sporting a very obvious anime inspired art style. And it appears that these ambitions to marry the West and the East have backfired, thanks to the series leaning a little hard into the more soft elements of the anime type style. One such element to draw the ire of fans has Superman basically, rather than changing into a separate physical costume, now switches into his role as the Man of Steel via a new transformation sequence reminiscent of such legendary Japanese series as Sailor Moon or Saint Seiya.
So what is he gonna do? Just be like, I'm Superman, or and then change the Superman?
Every time there's a transformation sequence in American animation nowadays, it has to be some kind of Sailor Moon reference. And that's what people are criticizing. I haven't watched it personally. I haven't watched any of it, so I don't know anything about the more details of it. But I know Slade Wilson is supposed to be in it, Deathstroke, and supposedly but he's supposed to be a near unrecognizable Bishonen, which is a Japanese term meaning a pretty boy or a bisexual, not a bisexual, but shonen means boy. Bishonen, yeah, so like pretty boy, normally used to reference characters whose looks are meant to appeal more to female interests, type thing. So he's more like a e-boy, he would call it. Yeah, it's a lot of people. Let me read one of the tweets that fans. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate it so fucking much. I cannot even put my loathing into more words. At Dragon Slay 39 proclaimed. So people are pissed. People are not into it. And then this guy says, why do all the men look like twinks and all the women look like young boys? If you didn't tell me beforehand who these characters were, I would have no idea. That's bad when you're adapting something. And that's what I'm talking about. That's like that hit it on the head right there. When you're adapting something, you have to make it recognizable, at least. This person said, Deathstroke is supposed to be a terrifying and intimidating assassin, not some twink that you find at Starbucks. Twink is I think a British term. I've seen it a couple of times in this. But yeah, further, some fans were livid over the changes that My Adventures with Superman made into the villainess Leslie Willis, better known by her alter ego of Livewire, first introduced in the DC canon in the eponymous season 2 episode of Superman the Animated Series, and was like an electrical sort of femme fatale, was originally portrayed as a petite white woman who worked at a local Metropolis shock jock. But in DC's latest show here, she's both race swapped into a more masculine, I'd say, bent to both her appearance and personality. She's more of like let's see what someone wrote. Livewire should be a former goth-looking disc jock, shock jock, who later looked like this. That abomination in that picture is not 100% not Livewire. Livewire is white, who is later ghost white with blue hair after an accident. Race swapping classic characters. Livewire was not black for fuck's sake. She was a white goth girl that got struck by lightning and neon chemicals that mutated her into an iconic blue skin, blue eyes, and white thunder-like haircut. Yeah, and we've talked about this too. Some characters you just can't race swap, man. You just can't.
No, like the Little Mermaid.
I mean, well, that's probably one right there.
You see, I was like the Little Mermaid. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Some characters you just can't race swap. They were written for their roles in the race that they were written in because that's what fit, and that's what the artists and the creators' intent was. It was to have maybe an African American character, or have a Japanese character, or British, whatever. But that was the whole point behind it. The race swap is just Hollywood being weird, basically.
Well, you know what it is. They're just appeasing to the what they think
to the
Twitter mobs. Yeah, the Twitter mobs and the vocal minorities.
The culture war, yeah.
Social justice warriors and whatnot. But three big main changes that this cartoon made to Clark Kent was one, Kid Clark can't fly. For instance, Superman typically gains access to his powers as he grows up, slowly but effectively learning how to master the abilities. But this show takes an approach allowing a young Clark to discover or master his powers much more quickly. And the animated series kicks off just the first episode by introducing a young Clark Kent who's gotten his kite stuck in a tree. And while Clark's trying to figure out how he'll retrieve the toy, a car comes flying down the road, loses control, and hits a pothole. And naturally, Clark's instincts kick in and he uses his super speed and strength to keep the car from crashing. And what's new, though, is that Clark takes immediate control of his newfound abilities within seconds of learning of them at his young age. That's very not reminiscent of any of the stories we've ever had of Superman. And after saving the car from potential wreck, Clark returns to the tree holding his kite. As he tries to jump to get it, he realizes that not only is he super fast and strong, but he can also fly. And without skipping a beat, he just takes to flight like a bird, that's been doing it his whole life. Another thing is the suit. His suit is more of a intergalactic something to do with. So the old school comics have always told the story that Superman's mom made his costume for him. And conversely, the newer iterations of the comics here add an extra layer to the classic red and blue thread, claiming that Superman's suit holds a more significant meaning to his Kryptonian heritage. Maybe it even was the blanket that he was wrapped in when he came to Earth. With this show, they decided to create a combination of costume ideas from the history. So when he comes from the Kryptonian ship, he's got like a New 52 inspired super suit. And Martha jokes that he was looking like he was missing something before adding the classic trunks that have been missing from Superman's outfit in modern times, basically putting the underwear over the suit. His escape pod is also alive. That's another thing. When he activates his powers for the first time, his eyes glow blue, and then he's surrounded by all this electricity. And then the second time, that happens to adult Clark, this time displaying the blue luminous Superman logo that hovers above his chest, and his powers overcome him, and the Kryptonian escape pod that brought him to Earth, which is buried in the middle of Smallville Field, was also illuminated when this happened, and Clark sort of has this biological connection with the ship, as it only activates otherwise when he steps into it. And what's more, the pod appears to have grown larger in the time that it's been underground. So the spaceship was no larger than, just like a man, like a capsule, when it first arrived on Earth with baby Clark. But when Superman revisited his origins in his 20s, it had grown to the size of like a little league field in diameter. And the inside sort of looked like a command center. It was like a little base. So basically it had grown and evolved and morphed and created equipment of its own and shit like that. So basically, if it grows any larger, Superman's Fortress of Solitude might end up being in the middle of the cornfield, with the in in Smallville. But all in all, it looks okay. It just looks kind of weird. For me, it's a pass.
Yeah, hopefully it isn't weird.
I'm not gonna watch it. Oh, did you hear? So Deadpool 3 has now stopped production due to this SAG strike, the SAG-AFTRA strike. So the actors now striking. You know, the Writers Guild has their strike, and the actors have now joined in solidarity with the writers. And now Deadpool 3 is another one that has been postponed indefinitely until this gets dealt with or whatever. Yeah. I mean, you know, I support these unions and I support people getting fair wages and fair working conditions and all that stuff. I just know that a lot of the public doesn't see it that way. They don't get it. They think, oh, actors make enough money anyway. You know, these people are already rich. You know, this is really only a very small percentage of actors make good money. The most actors, you know, make less than like teachers, but that's neither here nor there. You can't, you know, if the big rich actors didn't stand in solidarity with the actors that didn't make money, that would be really fucked up. So they've got to stop too. And it makes, you know, nothing they could do. You know, what can they do? Oh, another casting that we didn't talk about for the Superman Legacy is your boy. So I don't know if anybody watched the show Barry on Showtime. I thought it was great. About a hitman that is wants to be an actor, but the main villain in that show is played by Anthony Carrigan. He's like totally bald. He has no eyelashes, no eyebrows, no whatever. He has some sort of condition or whatever, and he's got no body hair whatsoever. And so he's playing the character Metamorpho, who ironically looks a lot like him. Let me show you this.
Yeah, let's see. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
I mean, the direction. I think the direction they're going with Superman is. I think it's kind of good, man. I think it's going to give.
I can't wait.
The character some life. Yeah, I think it's going to give him some life, man. Because Soup needs it. They keep telling the same stories over and over again with him. They never give us none of his more powerful villains to fight. It's a lot, man. And you want more from Soup than what they've been giving us.
Metamorpho.
Nah, Metamorpho. Yeah, he can make a good Metamorpho.
Yeah,
he kind of look like him.
He's fresh off an Emmy nomination for his standout work in HBO's Barry, which again I saw was a really cool show. He and like he played the whatever the villain, but he's been cast as the classic DC character Metamorpho, aka archaeologist turned hero Rex Mason, and he joins the feature that will formally launch the new DC's universe under James Gunn, and that's the Superman Legacy. And then, like we said, also on that same call sheet, we've got now Isabella Merced playing Hawkgirl, Edie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific. I don't get either of those castings either. And Gunn, stalwart Nathan Fillion as macho Green Lantern Guy Gardner, which actually does work. But those casting were announced Tuesday. And the deals are being made in the shadow of a looming actor strike. The SAG-AFTRA strike could commence or could continue to go on through fucking July. So yeah.
We don't know how long it's gonna go. We hope it's over soon because it's just holding up a lot.
It is. Gunn made some of his choices some time ago, but was waiting to pull the trigger on deals or reveals until after he found his Kent in his lane. And now that this strike thing is going on, like a lot of that's getting pushed back. So we'll have to see
what happens.
Yeah, hold on, man. I'm sorry. I got a text from my son. He's out real quick. So Gunn, like I said, he's gonna give us more info as it unfolds, but I think we probably won't get a whole lot more developments until this strike. And I fucking hope this strike don't last too long, bro. They just need to go on and give these people what they want, so we can get what we need.
Yeah, some of the stuff they're asking for is not unreasonable. It's just,
Yeah.
I just think it's just a thing where contracts have to be reworked. You know what I mean? Where things just got to be renegotiated in order for them to find common ground.
And as for these new castings, people that are concerned about it or worried about it, James Gunn has basically tried to quell your worry. He says we're entering a world where superheroes exist and have existed for quite a while. They are part of one side of his world, just like Lois and Jimmy are part of another side of his world. So, as they revealed, at the DC Studios event earlier this year, the initial slate for this Gods and Monsters launches with this Superman Legacy movie, before moving into films like Brave and the Bold, and Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. We got Swamp Thing, The Authority is going to be fucking crazy. Waller is going to be dope. We got Booster Gold, Lanterns. I can't fucking wait. Paradise, Creature Commandos, I think is going to be phenomenal. He said, we are honored to be the stewards of these DC characters we've loved since we were children. We look forward to collaborating with the most talented writers, directors, and actors in the world to create an integrated, multi-layered universe that still allows for the individual expression of the artists involved. Our commitment to Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Harley Quinn, and the rest of the DC stable of characters is only equaled by our commitment to the wonder of human possibility these characters represent. We're excited to invigorate the theatrical experience around the world as we tell some of the biggest, most beautiful, and grandest stories ever told. Inspiring shit. We shall see, man. Yeah, it looks good, man. It's looking promising. I'm excited. Another thing I'm happy about. Where is it? Oh, Red Sonja. Remember Red Sonja?
Yeah.
From the 80s. Remember Red Sonja? Well, they've been having a Red Sonja comic book ever since that movie. Maybe even around right when the movie dropped, there was already a comic. I'm not sure. But so there's been they're doing there's going to be a trailer at the San Diego Comic-Con for the long-awaited Red Sonja reboot movie this year. So that's happening. Let's see. Let me read. Yeah. So the comic was definitely out before the movie. The beloved She-Devil with a Sword's story began in comics in 1973, and now 50 years later, she remains the greatest sword and sorcery female heroine of them all. She's hacked and slashed her way into the hearts of fantasy and comics fans all around the world. An incredible range of writers and artists have taken her on stories in her native comics medium, including the likes of Roy Thomas, Frank Thorne, Gail Simone, Mirka Andolfo, Mike Carey, Michael Avon, Oming Zeb, blah blah blah. All I want to hear is Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor. They've been on this show and they do Red Sonja. They write Red Sonja and draw Red Sonja, but their names were not listed here. That's lame. But shout out to Jimmy. The first issue. With the first issue launching right in sync with San Diego Comic-Con's, fans will get to dive right into her latest epic series, celebrating an anniversary by Torn Grönbeck and fan favorite artist writer Walter Giovanni. How the series came together and teases for what comes next will be discussed in the panel, as well as a surprise. I want to talk about the movie. Where's the movie? The new Red Sonja film has been directed by so it's already shot. MJ Bissett from Solomon Kane, from a screenplay by Joey Soloway, Transparent, and Tasha Hugh, or How, Netflix's Tomb Raider anime. This version of Red Sonja is derived from the Sword and Sorcery comic books by Dynamite Entertainment. Sweet. based on the character created by Robert E. Howard and adapted by Roy Thomas. Details on the plot are being kept under wraps. All we know is that Sonya is a fearsome warrior boasting a high degree of skill with a sword. Hell yeah, bro. Fucking Red Sonya. Dope. Sorry, let me jump back onto the chat. You like the trailer, the Sailor Moon transformations? I like this. Emo Slade, people hate change. Livewire was hot. Best as so far. Let's see. Pay the writers and the budgets are way too high for each movie. Secret Invasion's budget is $212 million. I mean, come on. Like, God damn. Gotta go. Good stream. Gonna be supporting. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Exo Wave. Salute to the people who just came and found us today. I know, Stu, you got to get to work, so we do have to wrap the show up, guys. But shout out to everybody that came and chatted and chilled with us tonight, man. And shout out to the Crazy Visions Comics, my homies, so dirty and guys, you can definitely find their books. Just hit them up. Just DM them. Just go hit them up on Instagram and literally tell them what comics or see what they got, and that's it. It's very simple, and they're very, very professional dudes, regardless of how crazy and fun that they act. They're very professional. They got their business together, and they're legit. I support them, so check them out. Yeah, that's the show, guys. We'll see you guys in a couple days. What are you gonna say, Stu?
That's it. See you Monday.
Oh yes, Monday. All right, have a good weekend, y'all. Peace.